It's not enough to feel alone and not be heard. Don't know right from wrong, and your lines have all been blurred. Is it me, is it you, or is it something I deserve? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know I played my part to a point where I was done. Now I fold my cards, game's done, and you had your fun. Is it me, is it you, or is it us you're running from? 'Cause everyone else knows the children of the sun. We are the children of the world. We're going up, up, up. Things are coming our way. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are the children of the world. We are the children of the world. We're rising up, up, up. It's a brand new day.
What's up, everyone? Can you believe it's October 1st already? We're in the last 3 months of the year. Time right now is 6:37 p.m. Temperature is 74 Fahrenheit, 23 Celsius. I'm inside the Hudson Yards shopping mall. Haven't been here in a while. This mall still looks great. I saw a lot of people outside looking at the Vessel and the High Line. Bacon Cat 42, does it have a pretzel paste? Yeah, I saw the advertisement there. There's a Prêt et Manger on the 4th floor. I'm sure they have pretzels at that restaurant. There's the first floor where all the high-end stores are. Dwayne says, when does this mall close on Sunday? Not sure. I know it's open late. I don't know how late. Panda coasters, I don't do that. No text-to-speech or song requests on this channel. It's just not my style. Looks like there's an event menu. Actually, this is old already. There's no events for October. Thanks, the Mighty Bowl, for $2. Happy October 2023. Yes, happy October to you. And everyone out there as well, happy October 2023. Last 3 months of the year. No, Bacon Cat, they are not allowing anyone up in the vessel, only to the first floor.
Go ahead with the family.
I miss when you were able to walk up here. It was such an experience, but it's understandable why they had to close off the upper levels. Thanks, Mickey FC, $1.99. AK walking in New York City in October is your favorite. Thanks. Glad you think so, Mickey. Thanks for the support. All right, so here is the vessel. I hope they can at least let people climb up to the first floor or the second floor. But at least you're able to go in here. It's been like 3 years now that you can't climb up here. I'm glad to have made a series of videos climbing up in the vessel if you want to see what it looks like from up there, but I even made a 360 video. This was a unique elevator that goes all the way up to the top if you want to. So even if you can't climb up the stairs, you could have. Unfortunately, this structure was a common place for people to take their own life. That's why they closed the upper levels. They even tried to make it work without closing off the upper levels by implementing a buddy system, but even that didn't prevent people from going up there and jumping. Let's get out of here now Aaron Brown asking about the floodwaters. Pretty much all the floodwaters have receded now or have gone into the sewer system. It didn't take long for New York City to recover from the flooding, but believe me, the damage has been done. Even though the water has gone, there's still a lot of property damage and lots of recovery.
Let's move all the way in, everybody. Let's get everybody in.
This building here is a hotel called the Equinox. There's actually a really fancy swimming pool. Got a beautiful sunset in the background.
Aquí hacen muchos eventos en esta parte.
People here are watching the live American football game between the New England Patriots, and I don't know what the other team is on the other side, but I'm not going to show this on live stream because I'll get hit with a visual copyright. But it looks like the other team is up 31 points to 3. I don't recognize the symbol there for that other football team. There's been a lot of progress on Hudson Yards. The other teams, the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, it makes sense because I saw a star there. Texas as the Lone Star State. Aramis Sierra, you don't recognize the most famous logo in sports. I don't really follow sports. But I did recognize the New England Patriots logo. Amazing to look at. I didn't even think about this spot for a unique photo op. Looks very cool. These photographers are prepared. Look, they even have their own studio lights. New York City's most well-known food item, the street food item, halal. Thank you, Lamb Brian, for the $20 super chat. You love my walk in the city. I do as well. Thanks, Lamb. Appreciate it, Lamb. Glad to see you back. I'd like to take a walk over to the Jacob Javits Center. Yeah, Robert, halal is more well known than hot dogs now. You'll see a lot more halal carts than hot dog carts.
Did you go yet on this trip? We didn't go on this trip. Excuse me, I follow you on New York Action Kid.
Yes, that's me.
I follow
What's
you
up?
on Instagram. So this fellow travels all over the world and he puts stuff on Instagram and makes great videos.
Instagram and YouTube.
And YouTube.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your success.
Oh, thank you.
I loved all your Florida stuff. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
my favorite. So
Nice.
are you doing something on Hudson Yards?
Yeah, I just I'm leaving Hudson Yards. I'm gonna go on 34th and Jacob Javits Center. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All the best to
Well,
you.
nice to meet you. Bye. Very cool. Susan Boatman, you saw online where a Brooklyn apartment was flooded.
You gonna take your stuff back to the room? You guys go to the mall?
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures like that and videos. It's not looking good.
Although I do so much
Tropical days. I was there near Bryant Park 2 days ago. I didn't see them getting ready to put up the Winter Village. The only thing I did see was that the green lawn, they put barriers around it. So they've closed that off and eventually they'll put the skating rink up. Well, thanks, Andy Reviews It. It's nice to see people who recognize me on the street and say hi. So this is New York City's largest convention center, and in just under 2 weeks, there's going to be a major event coming here called New York Comic Con. And it's going to run for 4 days, October 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. I actually have a pass to go into all 4 days of the Comic-Con to cover it. It'll actually be my first one that I've ever attended, so I'm really excited for it. Oh yes, Keith, this area is so awesome. The Hudson Yards area. And we've got a gorgeous sunset to go along with it. Yes, Agent Rico, I do plan to attend all 4 days of New York Comic Con. Over the past few years, I didn't even think of Comic-Con to even cover it, but this year I'm very interested to see what's going on inside. Because I've walked to here, I've seen everybody dressed up in costumes, and it looks very fun. I don't really know what event is on now at Comic-Con, but it is a large convention center. Looks like it's TY, the Beanie Babies company. Let's go inside. I don't know how my internet's gonna be here. I guess this will be a good test to see if I can live stream inside the Javits Center once it's here. I can't go in? All right. No problem. All right. Oh, that's too bad. Nobody inside right now. Well, that's rather unfortunate. I couldn't just show the entrance there. They might just be prepping it, unless it's over already. Football Shane Life asking what's the best pizza in Hudson Yards. I'm trying to think. Pizza, Can't really think of any, to be honest. There is a pizza place called Suprema. Stephen Miller is recommending it. Haven't been there though. Pizza Suprema. It's located on 8th Avenue at 31st Street. It's not too far away. There's the Empire State Building directly ahead of us. Looks like the spire is lit a light blue and the upper levels are lit up in a kind of a lightish purple. Not too sure what the lights are supposed to represent today on the Empire State Building. They do change the lights frequently, and I guess you could figure out what it means if you go onto the website. They'll tell you. Sometimes it's based on special events or holidays. This building is 50 Hudson Yards. And there used to be a lot of construction scaffolding on the lower level, but that's all gotten rid of. And the same with this side. thespiralny.com. Not sure if this building is called the Spiral or the product that's on the building aside. No, it's not the Spiral. Or maybe it is. Inspires sustainable design, lush open air terraces. This is some building. Oh, this is where Pfizer is now, the global pharmaceutical company. I thought they were on 42nd Street. Well, maybe they've moved offices here. Modern Japanese and Peruvian flavors coming soon. I've had Peruvian and Japanese fusion food before in Miami. Someone changed the sticker. It's pretty funny.
Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
Looking back at Hudson Yards now. I'm glad, Jeff, the flood's cleared up. Now begins the long process of recovery. For the most part, the subway system is running fine. Here's Dyer Avenue at 34th Street. There's pretty much a feeder to the Lincoln Tunnel. Yes, Barbara Sam B&H Photo Superstore is on the next block. It's New York's best camera store for sure. Hey, there's a car on the way. Wow, look at this clearance. I don't even feel comfortable driving that close to a car. I'm afraid I'll hit their bumper or something. RMS, you hate driving in Midtown. Yeah, it can be a very unpleasant experience. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd say take public transit if you can, because the traffic in Midtown Manhattan can be wild. There's B&H Photo and Video Store on the corner of 9th Avenue and 34th Street. Good Time says those cars were blocking wheelchair access. Good luck if you're in a wheelchair and trying to cross the street here in New York. You may not have the space to do so. I have to say New York City's great, but not too convenient for people with mobility issues. A lot of walking is required in the city, and if you're dependent on a car to get you everywhere, you're probably not going to get too far with traffic like this. And even though the subway system is partially accessible, those accessible stations, some of those elevators are on the hardest to reach spots. They're slow, they break down often, they smell. So it's not exactly the most reliable or convenient. Thank you, Andrew83 with 99 euro cents. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I don't remember as much scaffolding as when I was here the last time. There's a lot of it up here now. Ruben Howard says, "I'm sorry, forgive me. I thought New York City was underwater. What a dope." It was never underwater. 2 days ago, there was a lot of water due to some torrential rain that the city got, but that's been cleared out for the most part. Today's a beautiful day. However, I said before, the water caused some massive property damage, and people are going to have to recover from it. Including me, where my roof is leaking. That's going to have to be fixed before the next rainstorm comes. I know some people, they had their entire basement flooded. And it wasn't fun. There's Madison Square Garden. Yes, Bob, Brooklyn and Queens did get hit the worst. Long Island also got hit pretty bad, as well as Westchester. At least most of the scaffolding is gone from this side of the street. It's still active on the north side of 34th Street. Brad 2023 said Dallas won. Yeah, I can imagine being down like 20 something points in American football. It's hard to recover from that. I saw the score, I was like, yep, the other team's most likely going to win. Here's 14 Penn Plaza. I remember going in that building one time. It's a bit dated. Thanks, Tamara Britton, with $5. Appreciate it, Tamara. Thank you so much. Out and about. Yes, we're very close to Times Square. If I go north on 7th Avenue for about 7 blocks, I'll be there. This part of Manhattan is starting to introduce these billboards now, so it's kind of looking like Times Square. But Times Square proper is to the north. There's Times Square if you're curious. Let's see how this ambulance does getting through. Don't know why my internet is acting up. Hopefully it recovers. Oh, Lizzo, not all the entrances to Penn Station are open. That one is open. This one is open as well. Daniel says relaxing night in the city. You think this is relaxing? Ambulance noise, honking. Ah, this is the most relaxing sounds I ever heard in my life. I can go to sleep like this. Beep, beep, beep. Get out of the way, idiot. That's how you know you succeeded in life, when you can go to sleep with endless traffic noise, road rage, threats, and you can still fall asleep. This entrance is open. Or maybe not, they're directing people to the left and right. $7.99 for a chicken, lamb, or combo platter. Seems pretty good to me. Ethan G says, why is there so much honking? It's so annoying. A lot of people are impatient, and they also don't realize the horn is for danger and not for trying to make traffic move faster. So from what I understand, this Stewart Hotel here is one of the migrant processing centers. Yeah, Jeff, I don't want to get into the situation too deeply, but it's very problematic. Lewistonus, what about the rain yesterday? There really wasn't much rain yesterday from what I remember.
Loves that place.
Maybe you could see the New York City Sanitation Department in action here. It's one of the most dangerous jobs in the city, just because of all the physical strain that they have to do with their bodies, not to mention all the toxic chemicals and whatever that they have to pick up, and also traffic as well. That was pretty scary. I mean, I was about to cross the street, but the car that was coming to a stop didn't look like it was going to stop. It stopped right at the beginning of the crosswalk. That's why it's important to look and make eye contact. Don't just assume because it's a red light, the car is going to stop. Nick 007, I think we hear you. There's a lot of places I'd like to visit. Not all the time is it convenient to do so. I'd love to have the abilities of teleportation and free time.
I explored the shit out of that.
If someone really wants me to visit a place, then send me an email and sponsor me. Here we have the FIT School, Fashion Institute of Technology. They have a really nice museum here, and it's completely free.
This is good location. Why is it?
It's a lot more quiet in this section of 7th Avenue compared to 34th Street, the Penn Station area. Emperor Dumpling. I don't know of any emperor with the name Dumpling, but if I was an emperor, I would not pick the name Dumpling. Let's see how I handle crossing the street here. Want to let this driver go and then walk. What I like about 7th Avenue is that there's a protected bike lane here. It's not perfect, but it does do a decent job.
Ahorita la
Kira doesn't know why, but Denver reminds you of Manhattan. Yeah, I was in Denver for a little bit. It also has tall buildings and a lot of traffic, so not surprising to me why you think it looks like Manhattan. Oh, Eric, you still thought it was September. Sometimes that happens. It's a Lamborghini. I don't know if I'd want to ride or drive a Lamborghini throughout New York City. I would think in the first week of you owning that Lamborghini, it'll be scratched up already. Graham asking when's the best time to see fall colors in New York. It varies depending on the forecast for the year,
Thursday's smart. I like Thursday.
but I find that it's generally around
Also, again,
late October, early November for the best fall colors. Chelsea Hotel is over there. Very iconic, old school type hotel. I heard it's recently renovated as well.
oh shit. I was looking at
Very cool, man. Just drove through a red light. Like nobody's business. Oh, Doug Rock, this is your old street. We almost saw someone get hit by a car on your old street there. Yeah, that's true. Spiky leaves depends where you are in New York. Upstate New York, the leaves are in full color by middle of October, but they're starting to change now. You do really have to look at the fall forecast. Sebastian asked if I think there are crazy drivers in New York or Miami. Both places have crazy drivers. It's just that Miami has more.
And that's what he did before.
locale, Florida. I don't lease a car when I'm in New York. I mainly just walk and take public transportation. I like to take this walk all the way to Greenwich Village. Haven't been there in a while. That's really considered like one of the hearts of New York City nightlife, is Greenwich Village. We're almost there. By the way, this is my understanding. This structure over here is a MTA building, like ventilation chamber or something. NYC, USA, lived here for 17 years. I got a job offer last week and thinking if I should come back, but I can't bring myself to go back. It's as if I have outgrown the city. That's a dilemma. I think ultimately it's going to come down to if you really want to or not. You're going to have to list the pros and cons and see if it's beneficial for you to take that job offer on or not. Well, this building looks creepy. Don't you think? Retail for lease, there's graffiti all over, scaffolding. I'll have to be honest here about New York City. I think it's a great city, but every day I see it getting progressively worse and worse. Just in terms of political, economic, and society values. There's a lot of stress in New York now, and I could really feel it. There's a lot of people at their breaking point. Queen of Las Vegas says not what it used to be, for sure. Yeah, I can say it's not what it used to be. You know what I felt was the safest time to be in New York City? Some people may agree with me, some people may not, but I think it was right after September 11th. There was so much security everywhere, and to me, the city at that time felt extremely safe. I think my internet is acting up again. Hopefully it clears up. I don't remember it being this bad. I see there's a lot of people that agree with me that the early 2000s were some of the safest times to be in New York.
Are you the YouTuber?
Yes, I am.
I saw some videos.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's safe.
Okay, here we are, 14th Street. Lisa asking, how do you feel about always being recognized? I'm used to it by now. Most of the people who I've come across to who recognize me, they're very respectful. Spike Lee says, you think people cared about each other more so after 9/11? Now it's every man and woman for himself. I did a very good video. I think it was 2 years ago. the 20th anniversary of 9/11, where I walked around the World Trade Center area. And I kind of hinted at this, how 9/11 was really an event that changed the world for the worse, I believe. It felt like the times immediately before 9/11 and after 9/11, people were a little bit more caring and respectful of others. And I felt more understanding back there too. Nowadays, it seems like media wants to pit people against each other, and governments are trying to start wars and trying to solve their problems but making them worse. And it's not good.
I fall asleep.
And back 20 years ago was the war on terror, and most recently now it's the war on germs. I don't think there is going to be an end.
Only if it's somebody else brought it up, but I never.
Okay, here we are, Greenwich Village. Let's check out all the nightlife around here.
There's a train if you want it.
It's Sunday night, so I don't think it's going to be as busy as yesterday or Friday night.
So that's the extra compliment. Yeah. But then Berkey and I went.
They haven't been bad yet. They're never going to be nearly as bad.
We are near the Hess Triangle. It's a few blocks to the south at Christopher Street. Daniel says, nice vibe in the area. It's good to see it so lively. Janine had to skip school on Friday because of the flooding. The flooding was pretty bad. I'm glad not everyone had to commute, because those are some pretty life-threatening conditions with all that rain.
Yes, he's on duty, on duty. Good to see you.
Love the decor here. Yikes, Pizza Lover 2060, the flooding on Friday damaged my basement apartment. I hope you can get everything cleaned up and dried off. You want to make sure you get rid of all that water as soon as you can, because the water can cause a lot of problems, especially with the walls. You don't want mold and mildew to grow on it. So someone brought up the Hess Triangle. It's right there where the Village Cigars store is. So let's cross over and take a look at it. Last time I was there, it was cracked a little bit. So I'm not sure if it got fixed or not, or if that's gonna just be left there. Let's take a look at the Hess Triangle. It's right over here. Property of the Hess estate, not delegated to public purposes. Yeah, it's still cracked. It's pretty crazy to see that. The city missed that tiny little plot of land with a grab of it for eminent domain. Yikes, police crime scene in the subway system. What happened?
Closed. Uptown is closed. You gotta go to 4th. What? That's right.
There's a French restaurant, Boucherie. There's usually people here dining. Spike Lee says maybe flooding. No, I don't think it's flooding in the subway system. It's probably something else. And it's police tape, so could be a safety issue, it could be an assault, who knows. My favorite pizzeria in Manhattan coming up. Bleecker Street Pizza. If you're here, I highly recommend the Nona Maria slice. And you can even see the Food Network even rated it the best pizza in New York. This restaurant seems kind of busy. John's Pizzeria is there, which is excellent as well. Still haven't eaten there. I've heard it's one of the best, but I've never eaten here. Since 1929, they only sell full pizza pies, no slices.
Yeah, how clear.
Here's Sakomi on Cornelia Street. Lots of people standing outside here. And around the corner here is going to be an institution which I ate at in Miami in Wynwood, but it's originally from here. And that's Joe's Pizzeria. Richard Violet says Florida doesn't have pizza like NYC, that's for sure. Go check out my video on Action Kit Extra. I review Joe's Pizzeria of NYC. They have a place in Wynwood, and the original location is around the corner. I like this place, Venchi. It's such a busy gelato spot. This gelato place is always busy. They got a great location there. Before, it used to be a place called Grom's, but it's been gone a while. Thanks, Jody. Sure enjoying your great video tonight. Appreciate it, Jody. Here's Joe's Pizza, New York City. There's $4 for the slice of pizza in Miami, in Wynwood. But there's the original Joe's Pizza, 7 Carmine Street. Hey, it's $4 here too. I see the menu in the back. Use sauce and Spider-Man. And I tasted the pizza in Miami. It tastes exactly the same as Joe's here. Exactly the same.
Dude, but like even like marathon.
Now I'd like to head over to McDougal Street. James asked if the PATH train is 24/7 between Manhattan and New Jersey. Good question. I don't think it's 24 hours. They may cut it off at like 2 a.m. They got lucky with a parking spot. I'll look it up for you right now. I've never had to take the PATH train that late. Does the PATH train run 24 hours? Yes, it does. The PATH system is a rapid transit system which operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So there's your answer. Why are all the people crowded out here? I think it might be a club or something. Comedy Cellar. What's up? Hey.
Long, oversized Ralph Lauren coat, and since he's put it on, got it here.
And it looks like over here, the line continues. Whenever I'm in Miami and I walk in Brickell, I always compare Brickell to Greenwich Village with the nightlife. And you can see why. Yeah, Cafe Wa is still here.
I never wanted more than this. Once I've asked you, I implied that I want it. What more do I have?
It's Cafe Reggio. Might be the oldest cafe in Manhattan here. I think James and Carl, they know much more about it than I do. Here's Cafe Wa and Comedy Cellar down below.
many shooting like guys.
Yeah, John, it's very busy tonight for a Sunday. Absolutely. It's 8 o'clock at night now.
Chocolate dip? Where's the other place? Grapes, strawberry.
You know who I want to go drink to?
Yep, I'm all right. I saved myself. Yeah. I tripped on the sidewalk crack there. Let's head over this way. There's a few popular restaurants on this side too.
I'm going to have my car back.
Oh, you guys drinking here for drink? Don't drink that. That's not good for you. That's not good for you. That's haram, brother.
Let's go down this way. I want to stop by my friend John's old apartment, see what it looks like here. And I have to say, I'm glad he moved out because this really looks bad here. If he had to deal with this, holy smokes. Horrible. There's where John, my good friend, YouTuber friend John Herby Bar used to live. 183 Sullivan Street. I mean, great location, you're paying top dollar for the rent, but what are you living next to? This ugly thing. Trash, scaffolding, this building looks completely abandoned. I don't even know what used to be here. No, this isn't Sullivan anymore. I'm on Bleecker Street. Where I was around the corner, that was Sullivan. Here's the Red Lion. This place is usually pretty busy. Kind of quiet today. Wicked Willie's is also quiet tonight. I only see maybe like 10 people at the bar at most.
What's up, guys? I got a lot.
All right. I think I'm going to wrap up my video here. It's been a pleasure showing you Hudson Yards, Midtown, walking through Chelsea, and eventually making my way over to Greenwich Village. Appreciate all the support. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. I'm gonna go make another video of Greenwich Village right now. Walk right by where I walked before, since I'm already set up. Later, everyone.